Hello everybody, QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I'm back today with another episode of Zero City. As you can see, we got a visitor. That means it is time for another contest, another event. And we have the engineering contest going. Unfortunately, we didn't get to do a preview video. The game has made it a little bit difficult lately, and we haven't been able to do the APK breakdowns like we used to be able to do. So hopefully, we'll be able to figure that out and get that added back again in the future. Since we didn't get to cover it, let's go ahead and jump in and see what is part of the engineering contest. This is what I usually call a challenge event. It's what it used to be called in Hustle Castle anyway. We have this top level for free-to-play players, and then those that buy the special pass get this bottom layer, which gives you additional free, not free, additional items that you get at every single level. And I guess that's good place to start there. So let's go down here on the special rewards. So this right here gives us an overview of the top level items that we're expected to get here. So what this is a 3-week long event. It's a very long grind. By the end of it, most people are kind of burnt out. We just finished one of these in American Dad, and now we're jumping in again with Zero City. Personally, I like this kind of an event because it gives you a lot of good stuff. Even the stuff that's not fantastic is pretty good. And even if you decide you don't want to pay any money, you get some pretty good stuff as free to play. So this top level here is free to play up here. So you get cryptos, you get legendaries. There's, I think, an arena legendary at the end. Whoops. Get back down here again. Hit the wrong button. We get this one, which we'll take a look at that in a minute because we should be able to figure that out in the video. We get some other premium events, all weapons. But if you do go ahead and decide to buy the pass, you get some decorations for your shelter, and then you get the gear to go along with the weapons. So I'm going to open those up and look at those as we get to them. But the other big item here is this here, 25, 25, 75 here. This is the special chest that you get. You don't get a lot of these throughout, a little bit less actually than the other games, because a lot of the other games give you at level 1 here on the premium row, you get a special chest, and then more often than Zero City. For some reason, Zero City doesn't give many of them away. Excuse me. And then once you get past level 65, I think once you get to 75, we'll look in a moment, you get another special chest again every 5 levels. And in this special chest, you get a chance to get the really good quality stuff. And you can see that down here below. Right now we have 6. And since we didn't do the previews, I have no idea what's going to be in here. So let's go ahead and take a look at all of the high-level premium items you can get. So we get a new background here. We got Zeppelin floating up in the background. It's pretty cool. That's one that I don't expect to get because I usually, in this event, if I grind really hard, for me, I can get to level 130, which I know is very low compared to most people. Since I have events going on right now, American Dad, Zero City, and Hustle Castle all started events on the exact same day. And then Shelter War also had an event going on, so I got 4 events going on, taking a lot of my time. So I don't expect to get past, if I get 100, I'm going to do pretty good. So the chance of me getting any of these items by level 100 is very, very low. I might get 1. So that should set your expectation of what to get here. These items here are not going to be gotten easy. You have to grind hard. You need to get to, I don't even know what it is, probably 300, 350, something like that to get all of these items. So that should be your expectation level. Don't expect to get them unless you're just grinding and pushing hard. So it's good stuff, but that should be where you start. So here we go. We got stuff falling around. Don't care about that. There we go. We got a bracelet. Boost the bracelet wear at the beginning of the battle. The effect depends on the class. Rangers increase on attack speed. Nice. Slowly decreasing. They receive a shield. Chemists increase on health by 25%. Nice. Deal more damage. I don't care about that. Infantry increase dodge. Decreasing, and it'll deal 7. That's kind of useless. So really, it's this one up here for the Ranger for me. Again, if I get it, fantastic. If not, I'm not going in with the expectation because the chances are pretty good I'm not going to get any of these items. Here we go. We got the device. This one the clockwork device will boost the device wear at the beginning of the battle. Ranger takes less damage. Increase your damage for the next attack by 200, which is nice. This attack is impossible to dodge. Very nice. Chemist, wait, do we have damage up here? We don't have damage up here. So putting this on a Ranger and we don't have additional damage, I'm never a fan of that, but occasionally maybe it's worth it if this additional doing damage, not being able to dodge. You have to weigh the benefit of that. You have to do some testing, but I don't think that's really going to be worth it. Alright, chemists increase chemistry knowledge by 20, which is nice. When the effect ends, the wearer reanimates 2 allies. That's nice. This could be a good one for a chemist. Again, this is a little bit weird for a chemist, but not horrible. This is a good setup for an infantry. So what do we have here? Deals 20% more damage. Don't care. Over time, when the effect ends, infantry restore 3% health of their max health. All infantry restore 3% health of their max health and receive a shield. That's not all that special either, to be honest with you. Alright, the circular saws looks pretty cool. Let's watch that one. Oh, nice. I don't know what's that doing. Summons a circular saw that sweeps across the battlefield, stunning enemies for less than a second, dealing damage on average 30,000. Depending on their health, the less health, the more damage. Instantly kills less than 10%. Not bad. That could be something that gets used. We'll see. It's not a lot of work or damage that it's doing, but if you don't have anything, it's going to be really good. If you have all of the multi-purpose, it might not be one you're going to use. And then we got a spear here for the new Hustle Castle Legionnaire. I forget what the set's called here on Zero City, but critical hit deals triple, chance to do quadruple, which is standard for a spike, not a spear in this game. Base attack speed, the spike is increased. Critical hit is triggered, increases the current target nearby enemies for when a critical hit is triggered, reduces incoming healing. For me, that's nothing special. I don't actually have a legendary spike, so for me, this would actually be useful because I don't have one. And let me go real quick and look at my my workshop up top here. This is a set that everybody is trying to build at the moment. I'm not, because I'm not going to use one anytime until I get 6 of them going here. But the new set that's been going on in the Headhunter, this exists in Hustle Castle. It's actually meta at the moment in Hustle Castle. I'm not sure if it's meta here in Zero City, but everybody's trying to build it. So this is the weapon you would use for this Headhunter set. So people will want it for that reason, and that's probably why I will collect it and just kind of have it sitting there if I get it. Since I only have 3 level 100s at the moment, I can't build tons of sets, but it'll be good to kind of have in the background for the future when I get to the point when I can build unlimited sets. Alright, so that is all the premiums, I believe. Let's get back to where we were. Special rewards. Pop down. Yeah, that's it. So that's all the premiums. And again, these are things you get in that special crate, the engineering contest crate, and you don't get it all the time. You get it occasionally. I believe the last couple times I've done these types of events, again, I call them challenge events, I've gotten to level 100. I haven't gotten any chests. I've gotten to level 130 multiple times in previous events like this, and I've gotten 2, maybe 3 of these. So that kind of should set your expectation of where to be. Maybe you can get 3 by level 130, maybe 2. And then if you want to get more than that, you really have to grind and get way past that. So don't expect to get them, but if you do, fantastic. All right, what else do we have in this event? We have quests. This is how you're going to collect your, what are we calling these guys? Special, whatever these special masks are up here. You get these for CC11, you need 125 of them to get to the next level. And you collect those by just going through doing your daily items. And then in addition to that, you also have daily tasks to do. So you get to watch a video, which happens once a day. You get to do 2 other things. And if you buy that special pass, you get an extra item down here. And then you also have weekly items that you get to do. So you have 7 days to complete these. So you have 1, 2, 3 if you don't have the pass, and then if you do get the pass, you get an extra 4 rows down here. In addition to that, you have this up here, you got an extra bonus up here that you need to complete 4 of the items. So if you don't get the pass, you can't complete this bonus up here, which was like 350. So it gave me, 2, almost 3 levels up top here by completing this weekly bonus. So you get 3 up here and then the 4 down here. So for me, doing the bunker, always a challenge for me, especially when I'm grinding 4 separate events. The chance of me doing these is almost very close to 0. I just don't have time, especially on the weekends. I certainly don't have time, so those aren't going to be done, which is part of the reason I can't make it as far in these events. So the store, let's see if I can look at this pass here. I can't. So there's 2 different kinds of passes you can get. I can't get too far in there, but one, I think it's $9.99 US. You get the pass, which essentially just gives you excuse me, it gives you access to that bottom row, which is fantastic. But then there's a premium pass, which is either $19.99 or $24.99 US, which allows you to get the bottom row, plus you get this right here, which gives you 15 extra levels. Me personally, every single time I say it's not worth it, I think it's a complete and total waste of money, because these chests more often than not have the premium chests that have nothing in them, nothing useful. So essentially you're going to be spending extra $15 in cash to more than likely get nothing. So I personally don't think it's worth it. I mean, you can get ahead, you can get to level 15 right from the beginning of the event, so you can get like the first premium item of the event, which is great. But you know, most everybody gets to level 75, which is the end. So that's kind of my expectation. At that point, it'll take you 3 levels beyond that, which gives you more or less nothing. Maybe you get one premium item, maybe not. I have a lot of cryptos. For me, I won't do it because it's just a waste of time. I don't think it's a good investment, so I don't do that one. And here we go. We got all the top level people, and I never make it anywhere close to anywhere outside of the top 100. All right, so that is the event. That is the engineering contest. So I am going to now jump in and see how far I can make it. Like I said, we have a lot of events going on. I'm going to be pretty busy. This event started 2 days ago. I went ahead and recorded the American Dad and Hustle Castle videos already because those are 10-day events. Since this is a 21-day event, I decided to put this one as the 3rd video to do. So because of that, for me, I've gotten to level 17. So let's just go ahead. I'm just going to collect everything. Most of it's useless, not very exciting, but I haven't collected anything yet. And like I said before, every other game, this item right down here on this premium row, this is one of the special event chests, the one that has the chance to give you something good. For whatever reason, in Zero City, they just don't give many of those chests. You get like 2 or 3 less by the time you get to level 75 compared to all the other games. I don't know why they do that. It's quite frustrating, but it is what it is. So I'm not going to lose any sleep over it because that is what it is. We have this very, very exciting, joking, background, which I'll probably put it on just because why not? We got materials, 1 day. Come on, there we go. Useless. This guy right here I'm going to save. This is, if you're somebody who struggles to complete the battles, the massacres, whatever, the arena, there's a weekly that you need to do. You need to get 5,000 of these, especially at CC 11. Maybe it's a little bit less at lower levels. And then I think week 3 has the same thing. So if you're struggling at all, this is a good one to save or to use to help you complete that weekly to do. I'm going to save it just in case I need it for my week 3 to do. But for now, I already completed it, so I don't need it. I had a bunch saved up from before. I've been grinding fairly okay. Especially, one other thing, as you can see in the background, I have a bunch of smiley faces here, or grumpy faces, whatever you call them. For whatever reason, all these games have it where your shelter will get really unhappy if you don't back out and go ahead and click on those smileys. So if you are concerned about that at all, there's another one. Go ahead and back out occasionally, click on all those, and then jump back in. Which, you know, then again, you got to get all the way back to where you were, which is quite a pain, but whatever. Okay, I don't know if this is an arena item or not. Once in a while, deals splash damage. That is not something I look for, so whatever. Maybe one day, but for now, no. And inserts, we have nothing useful. Okay, passing that one. Worst case, we break that down. This one is 35% chance to enhance chemical damage, useless. We can break that down. We got more decorations. I don't care about decorations. The flag, that's a complete waste of time in my opinion. Been doing a lot of grinding in the arena, so that'll be useful. I've been doing more bunkers, so, you know, that will be helpful. More decorations, don't care. Another flag, that's like the most useless thing, whatever. The zombie assistant, very good. This right here gives us 100,000 mithril. Not mithril, it's the wrong game. 100,000 uranium. Half of a anomalous core, very nice. This right here is one of the big important parts of this event, especially if you buy the pass. We have 10 legendary components, or whatever we call this guy in this game, materials. 10 legendary material, And I think by the time you complete level 75, you get like 30 to 40 of these. That's going to help you get a lot of CC11 items. This is the event that gives you the most by far. So if you don't have a lot of legendary items that you can break down later to complete your sets, this is the event to do. It's really worth it to buy the pass, at least the cheap pass, so you can get this bottom row, so you can get a lot of material to help you get those sets. Alright, I already have a ton of all of these. Okay, don't care about that. 16 more to go. More decorations. A railing, we'll go put those on just because, why not? Let's come across the bottom here for a little bit. Premium, you can't complain about premium. They did just add in Hustle Castle, I mentioned this before, that they're changing the way premium works, so I very much expect that to come here in this game, where right now if you have premium in this game, you get global healing. That's one of the major benefits of having premium, is you can have people anywhere within your shelter, they're going to heal at a quicker pace. If you don't have premium, you have to actually move them into the hospital to have them heal. They did just release for the current event that started yesterday, it's global instant heal. If you have premium, you basically finish a battle, everybody's instantly healed. You could be at 1% health for everybody, or one person. You go to the next battle, you hit the next button, or you go do another PvP battle, whatever, everybody's full health. It's fantastic. It makes the daily grind so much easier, so much better. And then if you don't have premium, then you have whole shelter healing like you currently get in Hustle Castle or in Zero City, and what Hustle Castle used to be, that you don't need to move everybody into the hospital. You basically will just get global healing throughout your shelter, and it might be at a slower pace, but you don't have to move them in. So that is a very welcome change. It's been requested forever in Hustle Castle, and I very much expect that to come here. You know, Zero City is missing by it's behind by about 9 months. I expect that change to come to this game much quicker than 9 months, to be honest. It's just all based on what I'm thinking, not on anything that I've heard, but I very much expect that to be here sooner rather than later. All right, more cryptos. This is just a basic item, I'm sure. Restores an ally's health. My personal preference is over 4 seconds rather than just one ally, so again, that will be something unlikely to be used ever by me. A very low level chip, probably won't use that. Double data, I will take that. Here we go. So this is our first, I'm going to save level 15 for a moment. We got more data, fantastic. I'm over 600,000 data at the moment. Do you believe that? I've been actually doing some bunkers before the event started, and I'm up to 600,000. And now I'm so tight with everything. You know that because you can look at the fact that I have 5,800 chests to open. I have all this stuff to do. I just kind of like, should I do it, man? I don't want to increase my power. I don't want to mess things up. So I have all of this stuff to do, including, using my data, which gives me a chance to get stronger, which I haven't done. So I will get there eventually, probably, but maybe we'll get to 1 million before I actually fully spend it to increase my power, specifically my hero power. All right, so there's food chests. Let's just take these from the top here. So we got 5 items to open. 1 is the very bottom. We're not going to open. Food chest, always good. Epic item I care nothing about. It's an attachment. Splash damage. Don't care. Crypto's coming. Alright, so we got 3 items to go. So we got these 2 plus the one before. So this level 15, I think level 30, these are like the premium event every 15. So here we go, level 30. So we got, what is this? We got a new pet. That's nice. That's pretty cool looking. 1% happiness. Okay, so that means more likely level 45. No, level 35, that's different. So level 35, we'll get our chance to do our tank item. So obviously I don't know what I'm talking about. Level 45, this gives you a chance to get a red chip, which is almost always $100. So I will not be buying that one. Lots of other good things for sure. There's our 55, so that'll give us our ranger. Level 60, you get decorations. 65, we get a chance to buy something else again. Yeah, these are weird breakups, to be honest with you. I don't know why they broke it up this way, but whatever, it is what it is. So level 15 gives us our first chance to get a premium item. Just go ahead and click on this. So this gives us a chemist item. Once in a while throws a steam grenade dealing 35,000 damage plus chemistry knowledge. And you know, this number will be higher because if it puts us on a chemist, it'll be higher than 3,083. This 383 comes from the chemistry knowledge up here. So any chemistry knowledge above and beyond that's going to be something in addition to the 38,000 it already does. So 38,000 damage to the current target, slowing it down by 15% and applying shock for 5 seconds. I'm not exactly sure what that shock means. Probably either they can't act or they don't have a weapon to use or whatever, but that seems like that could be fun to use, especially to prototype it up to see what it does. And then we get 3 chemistry chips here, which is very nice. So that could be a fun one to test out. I might have to look at that one. So we got that. I'm going to go click on some happiness back here in the background real quick. And then real quick, see where we're at in recording. We're at 20 minutes. I've been trying to keep my videos at 20-25, so we'll come real close here to wrapping it up in a moment. Talk about a couple things and then wrap up the video. So right here, every time you get here, you get a gear plus you get a chance to buy something. And there's the other ones that we looked at as well. The one that I said for the red chip is it costs you $100 usually. This right here is a previous multi-purpose that you might, it looks like one that I already have, so I probably won't get it, but it's usually I think $19.99 US. And if it's not unique, you could actually have more than one of these, because I actually had one of these that was a backstab item that I already had, and then I went ahead and bought the new one. So I had 2 backstab items. Since they weren't unique, I got to use both of them, so it was actually pretty cool. So let's go ahead and click on it and see what we're going to get here. So here's our armor. When an enemy dies, restores 30,000 health to the suit wearer. When the trigger has a when triggered, has a 30% chance to restore 8,000 health to allies around. 8,000 is very bad, very weak. It's not even like 8,000 plus chemistry knowledge. So that is the good thing is here. You got this 22.7k chemistry knowledge is huge, but that has no impact on anything else. So that I'll have to compare that to some of the other stuff I'm running, but that doesn't seem anything special, to be honest with you. So, and this right here will be I'll go look, but it'll be an item to purchase that based on the looks of it, something I already, there you go, 24 hours, something I already have. And one other thing that usually comes out in this event as well is a chance, if you're CC11, you get some offers. I don't know what level it's going to be, maybe level 30, maybe level 45, but you get a chance to complete some sets. So you get like a, let's pop up here to our workshop. So you get a chance to get like a weapon and a weapon attachment. I think it's like $9.99 US, and then you'll get a chance to get an armor and an armor attachment for $19.99 US. I believe you get both of those offers every single time this event comes up. I'm pretty sure I've seen it every single time. I used to think it was related to the time that you were away from spending, but I do believe it's happened every single time this event has happened. So I expect to get that at some point. So you can get a $9.99, like I said, weapon and attachment, and then $19.99 armor and attachment. So if you're interested, you could spend $30 and come up with a 4 of 6 of any set that you wanted during this event. So again, I haven't seen it. I'm just expecting that to happen. All right, so what do we have here? Naked person, global attraction, legendary multi-purpose. I do have this one. Magnetism selects 2 to 4 enemies, and it's once in a while, and it doesn't. Oh, it does say unique. So if you already have this, you can't use it more than once. And if you have multiple people using it, one person will trigger it, and the other person won't. So you can have multiple people wearing it, and multiple people affecting your overall power. So you're going to be that much higher in total power, but only one of them is going to trigger. So it's just completely wasted power that's going to do absolutely nothing other than make you look like you're stronger than you are. And then you're going to be one of those people that have people that are lower than you kicking your butt. So don't recommend that. So 2 to 4 people target and places a magnetic strip next to them. Magnetic strip strips the enemies of their armor. Those enemies have 45% less armor stats and are unable to use their armor abilities for 6 seconds. Yes, I already have that one. I think I'm actually using it, to be honest with you. Reading that line does not sound all that exciting to me, to be honest with you, but I do think I'm actually using it. Let's go ahead and take a look. Maybe not. There we go. So we got the Iron Heart, keeping that one for sure. Level 84, which is 85, 85, 85. There we go. We got our level 100, not removing our backstab. There it is right there. Psycho's got it on right there. So I am currently using that one. this might be something worth checking out to remove and replacing it with something else, but it's not bad. I'm actually, my squad at 5.9 million, I think I'm up to at the moment, can regularly beat people, much higher. It doesn't seem to be quite as good as it used to be. I'm hoping after this event I will be much more successful, but the highest person I've ever beat with my 5.8 or 5.6 million squad, whatever it was 11.3 million, I think. That was a one-time deal, not a normal thing. Only time I've beaten somebody over 10, and I almost always expect to beat people over 6. 7s I beat often, 8s I beat a good amount of time, and 9s I beat occasionally. That's kind of where I'm at. It does seem, I don't know if things have been nerfed a little bit or if my setup has changed a little bit, but it's not quite as good as it used to be, but I actually gotten a little bit stronger, and I feel like I'm a little bit weaker. But throughout this event, I'm going to tweak a couple things and hopefully get a bit stronger. And I'm really hoping to complete my reptile. I'm 4 of 6 at the moment, and I'm missing the armor. I do have resurrection for my attachment, and if I get the 1999 deal here, this will not include a resurrection. So I don't know if I want to do that. It might be worth it just to have the 6 of 6, but as it is, my reptile majorly kicks butt. So at 4 of 6, going to 6 of 6, it'll be useful, but it's already really good, so we'll see. And then I'm currently running Peacekeeper, which I might switch over to Torch as soon as I can get enough materials for that. And in the meantime, I'm looking at potentially going at maybe a Torch up here, but the problem is I'm running a level 85 weapon rather than a level 100 weapon. I don't have a good axe at the moment, so it doesn't. Maybe I'll get lucky and get one during this event. Not sure. We'll see. We got 3 weeks, so lots of good things can happen. If not, then I'm going to collect a lot of materials. I'll get a lot of things that can possibly help me in the future. So anyway, so that is the engineering contest. It's a 3-week long event. Take your time, pace yourself. Don't get burned out. Most people do. I don't, because I have so many different games to play. I'm constantly switching between everything and everything else going on that I can't get burned out in one specific game because I don't have enough time to get burned out on it. So that's it. It's going to be a fun one for sure. There's lots of good stuff to be gotten, and good luck. Hopefully you get everything you're looking for. And until next time, this has been QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I will talk to you soon. See ya.